Hey, hello, all, welcome back. This is the part 3 in the callback hell. Okay, I hope if you are watching this video means you already covered part 1 and part 2 and you understand. Okay, if not, please go and watch those videos and do practice and then only come back to here. Otherwise, it's not possible to understand. Okay, this is just a continuous for the part 2. And here, if you see callback hell, right, we can call it as a pyramid of doom also. Okay, I will explain why we can call it as a pyramid of doom also. Okay, so in the last example, in the last session, we have taken thing that's task 4 is completed is not displaying, right? That is not working. So the mistake was we just forgot to invoke the next task after the task 3 is completed. So we should invoke the next task. I hope you're following this same code. Okay, so now it will work properly. Let's refresh. Hopefully, 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yeah, task 1 is completed and then task 2 has started. After 5000 milliseconds it will complete, and now task 3 has started. 1 2 3 4 5. Task 3 completed. Now we are waiting for task 4. Task 4 should come. Yes, successfully we got the task 4 also. So we successfully handled 4 asynchronous tasks. Okay, and this task 2 is depend on task 1, and task 3 is depend on task 2, and task 4 is depends on task 3. Okay, here we are not passing any value from task 1 results to task 2, but naturally, so in a real-time programming, the result of the task 2 will depend on the result of task 1. So maybe some ID or some status, and we need to pass to task 2. Then it will send a request to the server. It will complete that operation. Once it come back, it will come up with the results, and from that result we should pass some value to the task 3. Okay, so of course that is going to be more complex. So this is the very simple one, and already you understand. If you have done a practice, you understand the pain of just chaining these 4 tasks in a as 4 asynchronous tasks in a sequential manner. It's very difficult. So imagine if you have more task 5, task 6, task 7 and 10. So how difficult is to write the code? So it will be a callback hell. Okay, but if you see, if you're watching this one, you don't see any complexity, right, by watching the code or something. But debugging is very difficult if you write this code like this. And I will show you. Normally, in real time, we used to write code like this. Okay, here I used all like normal function syntax, right? So normally in real time we used to go with a callback functions directly, arrow functions. So at the time it will be the syntax will be like this. Okay, it will grow horizontally, and if you see it is looking like a pyramid, right? It is looking like a pyramid, and it's very difficult to debug the first, and it is just growing horizontally and it is looking like a pyramid, right? Pyramid of doom. And we have only 4 tasks, and I just defined the fifth one. Suppose if you have a 10 things, just imagine how horizontally how it is going to grow in a horizontally. So this is the biggest problem. So this is called a callback hell. Plus, we can call it as a pyramid of doom because it is just if observe carefully, it is like a pyramid, right? Dun, just uh, rotate your screen, okay, some 90 degrees or 180 degrees, so you will see the pyramid. This one, like a triangle. So that's why we can call it as a pyramid of doom. Okay, this is what the callback hell. So even okay, I will show you the we can see how things are happening in an event loop for this, so that definitely you will love that one. And we are going to understand one more problem is there that I will cover in the next video, that is inversion of control. Inversion of control. If you see, we have 4 tasks. So right now just I will simply explain. So whenever we invoke the task 1, it will attach the callback function, right? Observe carefully, callback function. Okay, and once it is completed, like after 5000 milliseconds, okay, this is the CB1. CB1, and it will move to the call stack whenever the call stack is empty. And at the time, whenever we are executing this callback one, we are initiating the task two, right? Task two. So at the time, what will happen? It will attach another callback function in the web API for the callback two. So just give a symbol like this is for the two. This is for one. Okay. After invoking that, after attaching the timer two, the callback two, and once it is done, it will be gone, right? It will be gone. Happy, no problem. And once it will complete 5000 milliseconds, again it will come to callback queue, and it will reach the call stack. At the time we have written like code, right? Once it is completed, we are invoking the set timeout, and for the task 3, so it will attach another timer here. Observe carefully, somewhere we are losing the control, right? On our so then it will be gone. So we'll discuss in detail in the next video what is the problem of inversion of control. This is the callback hell. This is one problem. This is going to the callbacks in the pyramid of Duke kind of thing. So task 3 is there, and whenever it is empty, so if it is, and while executing this task 3, then it will attach one more timer that is called for 4. Like according to our code, we are deal with the set timeouts. Normally, whenever you do fetch API, the result will come into the callback will come into the micro task queue. Okay, apart from that, the everything is same. So once you attach the timer here, and this will be gone. Okay, this will be gone, and then in the finally, once it is completed, it will come here and then come here, and it will also do the operation. It will print task 4 is completed. It's gone. So it will just depending on the callbacks only. So callback 1 initiate the callback 2, and callback 2 initiate the callback 3, and callback 3 initiating the logic for task 4. So we are giving control to callbacks, and as a programmer, okay, we should take the control, right? We should take the control. I will explain why we need to take the control, and if you lose the control, um, from if you give a control to the callbacks completely, so if something happen in the middle, it's very difficult to handle. Okay, that is called inversion of control. Okay, we can talk that in a separate video, so that it's going to be very very easy for us. So here, so this is the callback hell. Okay, and we can call it as a pyramid of doom because it's very difficult to debug, and it's very difficult to manage the code, and it's going to be hell. Okay, you can't control it. Okay, I hope you guys understood. Okay, and yeah, if you understand, just ping me in the comment section that understood, and if you understood completely, then click on like button also. Thank you, and in the next video we are going to understand the second problem with the handling the asynchronous things with the callbacks. We are going to take the same example, but we are going to talk about a different problem. Bye bye, see you in the next video.